Welcome lads and let's welcome back to the KingMagna channel, where today I want to talk about a situation that's been happening in the past few days. A YouTuber who does Magic the Gathering unboxings had his house broken into by the Pinkertons, who are a private military, and they were actually sent by Magic the Gathering / Wizards of the Coast. Now, we don't have an exact time of when this happened, but the guy who had his house raided had made a video 2 days ago. So bearing that in mind, I assume that happened probably the day before, maybe the same day. But it was a really confusing and kind of tragic thing that happened. So I'll give you the reasons why this happened in the first place. So Magic the Gathering is a playing card game. It's a very, very popular playing card game, which is worth millions and millions, with the cards being worth tremendous amounts. As someone who is obsessed with Pokemon, I know a lot about Pokemon cards. I used to be a bigger fan back in the day, but playing cards is a massive business, okay? And people probably don't understand that. They probably go, oh, they sent them over playing cards. Playing cards are one of the most expensive collectibles you can get. So just bear that in mind when you hear why they might have sent the private military over, because they're definitely worth a lot from what they were. Another thing I want to talk about are the Pinkertons. Now, you might be wondering, who are the Pinkertons? They are I believe, the largest private military in the world. And if they do sound familiar, you might have played the game Red Dead Redemption 2. They're actually in that game. They're the military in the game. So they've been around for a long, long time. They're the world's biggest private military. They're a huge deal. And if you have them sent to your house, there's normally a really good reason for so. Unfortunately, this time wasn't really a really, really good reason. Now, I'm going to play some clips from his video explaining what happened with, the Pinkertons showing up and the cards and everything.
Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody out there doing today? It's been a crazy month. It was a really crazy morning. I got up and was doing some videos, recording some videos, and I recorded a regular March of the Machine collector's box opening before the events unraveled of the morning. So that may be a little confusing what I'm saying in that video, so take that with a grain of salt. Right after I got done with the video, dogs started barking because somebody's knocking at the door. I come out and my wife's answering the door, and it was the Pinkertons. If you're not familiar with the Pinkertons, check them out. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. They're the largest private security firm in the world, I think. They come knocking on the door to recover the stolen product from Wizards of the Coast, which was the March of the Machine Aftermath stuff. It wasn't stolen product, just to clear the record. As far as I know, nothing was stolen. What I believe happened was the names are too similar. March of the Machine Aftermath, and somebody screwed up and sent out the wrong cases to the gentleman that I bought the boxes off of. Because when he sold me the stuff, he said he was selling me March of the Machine collector's boxes, not Aftermath. He's not a Magic guy. He's a more Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh guy, I believe. He just does Magic because it's all, all the card games. He just does them all. But he didn't even know what Aftermath really was, I don't think. So I don't think he stole anything. I think it was just he got the cases thinking they were March of the Machine, sold them to me thinking they were March of the Machine. I bought them thinking they were March of the Machine. I didn't know until after I given them the money and opened the box to look at the boxes inside that they were Aftermath. So, because they still just say March of the Machine on the outside of the boxes too. So, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into the story. The videos are taken down now. The Pinkertons actually gave me the number to somebody at Wizards of the Coast that was asking them to have me call them. So I did. I called Wizards of the Coast and talked to a gentleman there who was very nice and very apologetic about making my wife cry first thing in the morning by sending these heavy-duty lawmen to come collect stuff and talking about stolen products and jail time and all this other stuff. But they don't believe that we stole anything, which we didn't. I no longer have the product. The Pinkertons took everything to take back to WotC. So they now are in possession of all the product. They counted every single card and every single booster pack. I don't even have any of the wrappers or anything like that left. They took the empty boxes, the empty packs, everything. So don't even have a token to show for my efforts there. But
now with all this, it's kind of unfortunate to see that they basically tried to bully him into, giving up something he didn't really seem to know that he had got wrongfully. The person who had given it to him, I don't think they actually meant to. He says he didn't meant too. There's some, there's always a disagreement where they could be lying, but I kind of do believe him. I don't think he really has a reason to lie other than like trying to cover himself legally. But if you were covering yourself legally, you just won't make a video. So that's the only reason I could think of. But it was kind of unfortunate because, it made his dogs go off and made his wife cry as the military was coming to his house, claiming there had been stolen goods at his house, which is fucking absolutely wild. Now, Wizards of the Coast did actually apologize for this whole ordeal, but, I'm happy that they did apologize, but it still happened and it didn't take away from it actually happening. Now, why am I talking about it today? Well, personally, if I was this person and someone had come and stolen my cards that I'd paid for, claiming that I had stolen them myself, I would be rather upset. I'm a big playing card fan. I love Pokemon cards. In fact, I'll show you some I've got right now. I was going to do a video a while ago on Pokemon, and I got these ready to send off to his grading thing, but these are some really nice cards I wanted to get graded. I've got them in hard cases, looked after properly, and so they don't get dusty. Put them in a little thingy there. I want to get these graded at some point. And this is just like, if that happened to me, if someone just came in, took the rest of my cards, I'd be so upset. And I believe they didn't take all of his cards that he has. They just took the set that they believe were stolen. But I reckon they probably did take a few more. I don't think all the Pinkertons know much about Magic the Gathering. I don't think they're going around saying like, oh yeah, that's that set, that's that symbol. No, this card isn't part of that set, that's part of this one, you fucking idiot. Do you not know Magic? Oh, what's wrong with you? So I just imagine it's just like a bunch of military dudes coming in with guns, just like picking up some cards and going, yeah, that's the loot. That's what we've got right there. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Remember to like and subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate your viewership. If you want to check me out on other stuff, you can do so usually under King Magna. If you want to listen to the Doghouse podcast, that's my podcast with me and my friends. It's on my channel and this channel, so if you subscribe to this channel, you get Doghouse podcast. And then check out on Spotify, that is the Doghouse podcast. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Yeah, see ya.